What's up, everybody? Pheasant Fever here with Trapper Jay.
What's up, guys?
And he's actually gonna show us how and what to do with the traps when our dogs get in them.
I probably could have brought my dogs for this one. Usually when you're out pheasant hunting, you're going to be pretty close to your dog, so you'll have plenty of time to come let your dog out. First, we're going to start with the snare, because I got one right here. This is actually a cable restraint. It's got a relaxing lock, but either way, you'll have plenty of time to let your dog out. It's not going to kill your dog. Now, if you let your dog roam free at your house and maybe the neighbor has snares, then that's a different story. But we're talking about just going out on public land where people pheasant hunt, where we're trying to knock down the possums and the raccoons and all that stuff. We're trying to help the pheasants and quail, the trappers are.
So Jay, on the actual, you mentioned coons and pheasants, what impact do they actually have on the pheasant population?
Raccoons and possums are very hard on just the nesting part of it. They'll find the nest before they even have a chance to hatch, and then they're struggling after that. Raccoon and possums are the #1 predator for the eggs of pheasants and quail.
Really? I would have thought that coyotes and foxes had more of an impact. I really didn't think about that.
We'll hammer them once they're hatched out, and then when they're full grown, they're always hunting them. But the possums and the raccoons are always looking for the nest, because they're always right there on the ground. I always say, take some eggs and come out here anywhere, wherever you got your pheasant spot, put some eggs out and see how long it takes before they're gone from something taking them. Pretty much, it takes 20-something days. That's a long time for eggs to be sitting on the ground without a possum coming along. Catch a lot of possums. But your dog, he's going to be running this looking for quail, and most of us will stay away from the really good areas. We'll wait until after, because we're all quail hunters and pheasant hunters ourselves. So. But if something happened, he comes along, he's in it. It only goes so far, but you just come up to your dog. Got that lock right there. It'd be easier if I had 2 hands, but it just comes right off. You open it back up, take it off them. You can just lay it right there. Don't steal it. Don't mess with it. We didn't try to catch your dog. And more than likely, we're going to put it back up the next day when we come in.
Now, I've seen a lot of people, when they're hunting or trapping in the actual, around where pheasants are, that they put a flag out on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Is that normally a good indication that there's a trap
Probably
within it?
Yeah, I don't do that because then those traps will be stolen. It's not pheasant hunters per se. It could be just anyone driving by.
Exactly.
For some reason, people are really attracted to stealing traps. The next one would just be random footholds. And people think you need a hammer, 3 sticks, a screwdriver, and a pair of pliers to get the dog out of the foothold, but you really don't. This is just a run-of-the-mill. You got the 2 levers. When you push them levers down, the jaws will open up and you let your dog out. I think my daughter's dog's been caught probably 3 or 4 times. We'll just walk down to the mailbox. Next thing you know, he's not there and he's up in one of my traps. I go up and let him out and he still don't learn. So it's just, we're trapping canines because we need the canine for the deer and all that stuff. But my best quail spot is all terraces, and you can see in the snow where the coyotes run back and forth. They're trying to get them quail, or rabbits and everything. And talk to a lot of people and they say the quail numbers are down, and then the rabbit numbers are down. Well, there's just the predator numbers are skyrocketing. So, but I'll show you this guy. Just a foothold. You open it up, let him out. Catch yourself. You let yourself out by opening up the levers. I mean, I'm not dying. Your dog is fine. His foot might swell up, depending on how long he's been in it. His foot will swell, but I guarantee if your pheasant dog got in it, Alvin.
Yeah.
I hunted with your dog. I guarantee if he got in it, you let him out, he's back hunting. He's gonna forget about it.
Yeah, mine will.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, I'm not saying he's stupid. I'm just saying they're out there hunting. He don't care. You don't know what just happened. He just smelled something good, got in the trap. Like, because we're going after canines, and your dog's a canine.
Yeah.
I got these. We're gonna leave this trap on here. I got these. These are dog proofs. You will see this. They make these because I could come in here and find every raccoon trail, put this on here, and you could send every hunting dog you wanted through here, and you'd be good. You didn't have to worry about nothing. All that does is the raccoon reaches in there, pulls a trigger, and then you got your raccoon. You don't have to worry about your dog, your house cat, or any of that stuff. So we use these a lot close to houses when we're trying to get raccoons.
Okay.
Any normal trapper, if he's even his very best place to trap ever, if suddenly a house popped up and there was dogs, he's not trapping with footholds anymore.
Gotcha.
How long you want me to keep that on?
You're good. It's been like 6 minutes. You've been wearing it.
Just leave it on there until we're done. So the main goal is we're taking down the predator numbers, and even with the fur prices you guys are going to see, I know that you're basically an upland game channel. Yeah. You guys you're going to see a drop. Trappers are going to drop off, and there's not going to be as many trappers trapping, and it's going to get horrible.
Oh yeah, I've already seen it.
I'm still trapping as much as I normally would, but there's a lot of guys that go out there and catch a couple hundred raccoons. They're not trapping, so it's going to be tough. And then when we hear stories that someone got their dog got in a trap, and then the person stole every trap they could find after that. That's illegal, and even messing with a trap is illegal. So you can't take my tag off, none of that stuff. So we're not out there trying to steal. It's public, we can all share it together, but you guys need us. And most of my life I killed pheasants every day.
Oh yeah.
And I loved it. And now I spend all my time. I got one of the best quail hunting spots that no one knows about, and
for sure
there's quail everywhere, and I kill every coyote, every possum that I can, and raccoon, and around that I just go right around that sucker. So.
Yeah, but those numbers, I mean, you had a few quail up there in your spot.
It's been quail,
but not as many as we've seen just this year alone before you started trapping anyway.
There's at least 4 covey, and there are 30 birds in a covey. It's pretty good coveys.
Yeah.
But like I say, I can go up there and see where them coyotes are looking for them. They're going back and forth on them terraces. So you gotta thin down the raccoons. There's just too many of them.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't prepared for this video, so hopefully it makes sense to you guys. He kind of hit me in a spot. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go dig some dirt with the excavator, and he's like, let's go make a video. I was like, all right. You can just let your dog out. I'm not bleeding. It's a brand new trap, never even been in the ground yet. So.
Well, let's see you get your hand out and demonstrate how easy it's gonna be. Do you need my help or?
Nope. Put 1 foot on that lever.
Okay, let me get in here.
1 foot on the lever. Little dent. No blood, no broken bones. I'm good to go. I actually caught that fingertip about a week ago, just straight up on the fingertip.
Really?
Yeah, no broken bones. Like I say, my dog is gonna be my trap line dog. I wouldn't have her out here if I was worried about it. A lot of people are misinformed. So basically, we're trying to kill the predators, so we have more pheasants and quail.
Well, you heard it right here from Trapper Jay himself.
Battery just went dead.
So I actually got up here and got to join him on one of his trap lines, and he actually has A badger?
Yeah. And look at the hole that the thing dug.
And
believe it or not, a badger will eat just about anything. They're gonna eat quail, they're gonna eat pheasants, all that stuff. So I didn't mention that earlier, but yeah. And you don't want your dog fighting these badgers either.
oh no, I definitely don't.
We'll show the claws once we get them dispatched. But all right, I gotta film them real quick. Oh, it's still holding. That's why we use earth anchors. That's still in there pretty good. He dug right on the edge of it too. So as soon as he expires. Want a thumbnail?
A thumbnail?
Huh?
No. There you go. One less predator down here. Badger trying to eat pheasants and quail, and hopefully with the trappers still trying to do what they do, we'll have a better year next year.